Hi, my name's Wally Hassoun. I'm the representative of the Australian chapter of the AACP, and I've been asked to give you a little snapshot about what's going on in Australia during this coronavirus period. And I will talk slowly, being from Australia, so you can understand me. With Australia, our action here is probably a little bit unique compared to what else is going on in the world. Some of you may not be aware, but Australia before the coronavirus was experiencing 5 to 7 years of severe drought through much of the country, which certainly hurt us. And then in December of 2019 and January of 2020, we had those massive bushfires that really hurt the country. And they were the biggest bushfires, not here just in Australia, but worldwide, the scale of them. And then we had the coronavirus, and then just recently the oil situation, which Australia is a very resource-rich country, so that certainly is having an effect on us. So we certainly have had our fair share of effect from what's going on in the world at the moment. We have been, like everyone else, in lockdown for the last 4 to 6 weeks. Our practicing restrictions were at stage 3, so it means really we're only seeing emergencies, and that just got lifted yesterday. So basically, we can't go anywhere for only 4 reasons. We can only go out if we're going to the shops to buy food, if you're an essential worker, a doctor's appointment, or exercise. And it's fascinating, the streets, the parks, the foreshores, they've never been as busy as what they are now. It's quite funny, it's taken this epidemic to get families to reconnect and start doing things together. So if something's good to come out of this virus, that certainly has been a thing. We, as a chapter here in Australia, had our symposium in March, which Jean Bailey came down, and it was wonderful to see her. That went really well. It was a 3-day symposium, and it was right as things were peaking with the coronavirus. We basically had to shuffle speakers to speak sooner, so we can get them on planes so they can get back to their countries of origin. And certainly if it was a day or two later, that symposium wouldn't have gone ahead. But what we were able to do at that symposium just beforehand, we decided to live stream the event. So that meant that 16 of our attendees who would normally come to the 3-day symposium from all around Australia, around the world, were actually able to sit at home or in their office and watch it. And from that, we produced videos of the 3 days, which we've made available to our members and our non-members at a dramatically reduced rate. So that's been received very well, and I thank all those who contacted myself and other members of the committee to congratulate us on the event, because it was a wonderful event. And that really may be the way we're going. We're going to be doing things going forward. All our chapter meetings, our symposium, there's going to be an online version or a streaming version of everything we do. We have 2 to 3 chapter meetings a week here in Australia, not a week, a year. And we've got one coming up in June 13th, and that's also going to be streamed at a much reduced rate for our members. So there's a lot of stuff also going on in the background. We're also going through all our past symposiums and putting together a library for our members. So even during these quiet times where you may think there's not much to do, there's plenty of online learning you can do. So we're making that available again at a much reduced rate. So another thing I just want to touch on with these times, I've spoken to a few people, and I know there's a lot of people out there who are feeling a little, I guess, struggling with what's going on at the moment, whether it's emotionally or financially. Everyone is in the same boat. So please, if there's any members out there, colleagues in the field, or just colleagues full stop, please reach out, because there are some people who do speak out and there's others who don't speak out. And it'd be good to, during these times, to support each other as best we can. Anyway, that's pretty much all from here in Australia at the moment. I hope everyone is well. Stay safe until we speak again. Goodbye from Australia. Thank you.